Hey guys, Derek here. So what I've had to do, from the last video, I just carried on building the Deathracer. I know that I was going to do a amount of build videos, but basically all I done was followed the guide that come with the build instructions for it, and also followed also check out Sam Prentice's build guide as well, because obviously he's done a live stream and he went through a few items which I had to double check with my one to get it up and running properly, and it was very helpful. But I still had to double check with the Discord channel as well. On the Discord channel, they are so helpful on there under the Deathracer side of things. They help you as much as they can, and they know. Basically, on there we just share our experiences of building this Deathracer, and people will have a look and see what they can do and go through everything. So basically, it's from the kit, and after you get everything, you build your Deathracer. Obviously, this is a Deadpool 1 themed that I've done. I designed the sides and obviously the front grille with the emblem on there as well, the Deadpool on there. The normal front grills that come with this are two different ones. You've got this one, which I obviously modified, so it looks, so that's the one I modified, or you've got this one, which obviously is the Piranha sort of kit version, which is the upgraded version, which they call the Pro version, which entails some more parts to this, which obviously are in the building materials within the kit when you get the files. So a few issues along the way. The switch that you get, which is obviously for his head, because obviously his head goes on there, you push it forward, it's armed, and when you get head knocked off, it disarms it, so it turns it off. It cuts the power directly to the battery and it just dies. But the switch, the head switch, it was very temperamental. I thought that I was only getting like 5 or 10 minutes out of the battery, and it should have lasted a lot longer. This was the switch that they give you in the kit. I had to source some others, which I've got. I found exactly the same one, but this is just feels a lot better, a bit more quality on it. I will put this link in the description. Also, you will find when you're building the drive bays, so basically behind these.
A few moments later.
So these are the this is the drive wheel system, and obviously you can see the motor, which is obviously in here. These are where you would put your long 50mm screws. Now I found that they weren't connecting to the other side of the wheel. They were 5mm short, so I sourced these 55mm ones out, and they fit a lot better. So they will go all the way through to the other end, screw it on, and that's what keeps these together. The actual tracks, I had so much trouble with trying to, and that's what happens when you get Deadpool's head taken off. You can see there. So what happens is the tracks, when you try it, and on the tracks you actually put them round and then try and put the last pin in, that was just absolutely, it just wasn't working for me. You had to put so much tension on it to actually do it. Now what I done with these is, after I would put the tracks all together, when the tracks are all together, then what I would do is like feed them round like a basically like a chain on a bike. So you'd keep on, you know, moving the wheels either forwards or backwards, and keep on pushing the track inwards until it becomes flush with the wheels. Then you know that it's all been done. Any other issues I had? Not really. It was fairly an easy kit to put together. This is why I'm not really doing the build after the build guide. Just follow the instructions. It is very, very simple. Even the electronics on the build guide. The only thing that I had difficulty with, and it's a very minor one, is when you was just putting these drive tracks together, you had to make sure that they are mirrored of each other, and also that the drive wheel themselves are forward. So they're forward, but they're also on the inside of the tracks, not the outside. On the outside are just the plain ones. You'll see from the instructions. If I can try and put a little screenshot here of what I'm on about, I will do. But it's basically the main drive shafts are going from that way, and then you put the plates on, if that makes sense. Obviously the back compartment here, a lot of people have been using a magnet that fits on here. It just slots in and connects to the top. I just use one of those sort of 3mm screws. It's there. I mean, that's what I've been using, and it just tidies up the back itself perfectly. Everything has gone into it fine. It is a bit of a tight squeeze in there. Use cable ties to make sure you've got the cables running down the sides of the drive bay, which obviously I'll put together in part 1 of the video. And other than that, you should be good to go. What I will do at the very end of this is add a quick video of me using it in the back garden, just to show you that it is working fine. It's working very good. One other thing I need to that I didn't understand, okay, and I had to check with Discord. The speed controller, the EC controller or whatever it is, which is actually inside here, that makes a very harsh whistling noise. I've been told, obviously, by the guys in Discord that is absolutely normal for this kit. They had to have a price point on the kit to make it approachable for people to actually buy, and they said that obviously there are other controllers out there that you can buy which are silent. To me, if you've got like 10 of these going in one go, it doesn't matter. You're not going to notice, and you're going to have so much fun in the time being anyway. So you're not really going to take any notice of it. But it can be annoying if you're playing it with it in the living room, on the carpet, for instance, just testing it out, and the wife's trying to get sleep in bed. Sorry. But yeah, other than that, it's here, it works. The controller itself, I am just going to grab here. This controller here, which comes with it, takes 4 AA batteries in there. When you turn it on, make sure all the buttons and such are facing upwards. When you turn it on, it'll ask you to arm it, which you just pull down on both triggers. Yeah, just pull down on both sticks, and that will arm it, and obviously you should be able to control it. I'm not going to do it now because obviously I know it works. You've got some on here. You've got a few adjustments you can do. Like any remote control, you've got these sort of things by the side of the actual joysticks, and you can use those just to trim the motors so they're, when you push forward, they both go forward, not that they go off at an angle or something else, or either or. So you can trim those just right, and also then you can save the profile on the controller so it remembers it. That's it. It works. If you've got to get the kit, or pre-order the kit, it takes, like I said, a couple of weeks because it comes from China. You'll get it in a couple of weeks because they are already built. They're done by Big Tree Tech, so you've got everything in here that you need. You do, if like I said, this is the Pro version, so you will need to buy a few extra nuts and bolts, and don't forget you also need to buy the charger for the battery, because you don't get it obviously with it because they can't ship from China sort of thing. So I found this charger for the battery, and obviously the battery's in there. So I found this. I think this was about £10-15 for the charger. I can't remember. I've got it on Amazon. I will link this as well because it's a charger I use. Basically, when you're charging, you'll get the 1 and 2 cells in red because it's obviously charging. The green cell will say green because it's a 2-cell battery. Once it actually is fully charged, they both go green. You take it out, done. Don't leave it on overnight. Being told that because it's still like connected, it can rinse the battery out as well, which it shouldn't do. I've never heard that before, but I'm just telling you what I've learned. So make sure you've got the necessary screwdrivers, the hex screwdrivers. Order these. These are the other switches. You get like 5 for about £1, £2 or £3 or something like £7. I don't know, but they're fairly cheap. Get these if you can. These are the other head switches to go on the head part. And what was the other thing? The battery, the charger, the battery. I'm just trying to think what else you might need to order. But most importantly, the 55mm screws, which I will put in the link description below. You're going to obviously need this and a battery that goes with it. And that's it. You don't need on here, you might find when you put it all together and you connect it and you push forward, it might go backwards. You try and turn left, it turns right. And what you can do on here, you can do it so you can reverse that. So when you push forward, it will go forward. You go left, it will go left. Same with a boom. If you want to push it right, it will go right. You can change it. This is also in the instructions, which I was shown again by the Discord channel. I appreciate the Discord channel and just throw out all my love to these guys on there that helped me. The best thing is obviously they help you, and if you have any issues, you post them. They will then make a post pinned to the top, and you just go to the most pinned posts and you can have a look, and you might even find about the screws and such. Other than that, I'm happy. I will put actually no, what I will do is upload this as a separate video, and then I will upload, it's only like a 2 or 3 minute video of me using this afterwards. So make sure you go and watch that, because it's, like I said, it just works. Other than that, be good, be yourself, make all the good things, do what you can. You got 3D printers. I mean, at the moment, these are not doing anything. I'm up to date. I've done everything. So I do not know what else I can do for now. I've got other things in my project list. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I'll have to see what happens, and we'll just go from there. See what happens next. I might build another Deathracer, and in that case, I will do a parts, because now I know that they work. It's not an issue. if you're like me, you want to make sure that it does work, and that's why I carried on building it. That is why. So, but this is cool. It is good. Anyway, I'm going to go. Be yourself. Make all the good things. And see you next time. Bye.